Planning for long-term success. Obviously, the mindset's a big deal. When you put yourself in the position that, yes, I want to lose weight, and you find that you don't give yourself grace and you're beating yourself up when you make mistakes, you get in a terrible rut. And what I find is when I do stuff like that, I end up not accomplishing my goal. So, what if you graded yourself like an 80-20 plan? Doesn't that sound more doable? It doesn't mean like get in a car and push the gas pedal down and you want to get to Asheville, you're late, so you should go, 150 miles an hour and you'll probably die on the way there. Not that, but you may speed on the way there to get there. You might keep it within the range where you might not get a ticket. You're sort of pushing the boundaries. Think of it that way. I mean, let's just say 80% of the time you eat really clean and then you treat yourself for a job well done, or you have a celebratory weekend and you absolutely cannot help that the food available to you is literally crap. So you find yourself sort of stuck in the corner to eat it or figuring it out, and you don't want to be rude about it. You don't have to eat it. You can figure out ways around it. But if you want to eat clean and you want to have that be most of the way you eat, so you feel better as you're going through this journey and you're not as swollen and you're able to shed some of those pounds and reduce inflammation, which helps reduce disease, then go with the 80-20 rule and give yourself a break. If you're wanting to focus on losing weight, then you need to obviously follow the rules and realize that you didn't get here overnight. You're not going to get out of it overnight. There's no quick fix to fix it. But let's just say you say, okay, for the next couple weeks or couple months, I am going to avoid processed food and sugar 100% of the time. Then do it. But when you get into a lifestyle where you're living because you really want to get back to what you were doing before with a new outlook, then make sure you have fruits and vegetables on hand and the right meats and the healthy fats and the nuts and the seeds that you can handle and process, and avoid the things that your body cannot handle. Let's just say you realize, that you love alcohol, but instead of going crazy and having more than you can handle all the time, you're going to set yourself back. But let's say you say, I'm going to let myself have one glass of wine every whatever. It's your rules, your grading scale, your health and your body. So eating clean is a great way to be. And as you can see, the paleo diet is really, really healthy. And you can see that it flips the food scale, the food pyramid as we know it, upside down on its ear, basically. So you're getting all of your nutrients from vegetables and fruits and meats. And the last thing you're adding in that, the 20% are the grains and the starches. So keep that in mind when you're doing any kind of whatever diet you fall in that makes sense for you. Try to stick to your guns and your plan as much as you can with the 80-20 rule. Give yourself a break and give yourself grace and allow yourself to live and think long term. You're not going to be able to do it overnight. You're going to be able to let loose every now and then. You just don't want that percentage to flip-flop, where you're 80% of the time you're cheating and 20% of the time you're good. So just keep the balance, make sense of it for you, and incorporate this into your mindset, because you have to want this in order for this to work.